staying with KRQE Mornings. You know, it's relatively new to this area, but one local club is aiming to promote an Irish sport that combines athletics from all sorts of sports. We're talking about Gaelic football. And here with a little bit more to explain this interesting sport to us, team members Fergus Whitney and Zach Stewart. Good to have you guys this morning. They're giving me a little bit of a rundown on what this exactly looks like. And what we've been saying all morning is that it's kind of a combination of a bunch of different sports, right? It's got that flavor of each one.
Yeah,
right?
it has a mix of soccer, rugby, volleyball, and a bit of basketball.
What would you say it's most similar to when it comes to all this?
Probably the physicality of rugby, the probably skill of soccer, and kind of hand movements of both volleyball and basketball.
Yeah, it sounds like you got to take a lot of, you got to be multi-talented. How long has the Albuquerque GFC club been in existence?
We're just about a year old now at this stage.
All right, so tell me about it. You got a team formed and folks, you know, come play. Do you have practice times and game times as well?
We practice every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. at Johnson's Fields UNM on Central.
And you invite people to come and watch?
Yeah, we would invite anyone that's interested in taking up a new sport. It's quite a pretty active sport, full-on kind of type of game. So yeah, we'd welcome any new players that are interested in playing the game. Now,
Zach's new to the sport, so I'm going to ask you about this in a second, but I wanted to find out how you kind of got involved in all this, because this is part of your past, right?
Yeah, we've been playing Gaelic football since we've been kids, probably since national school, so it's pretty second nature to us. There's about 4 or 5 Irish guys that play the sport, and then the rest are local Albuquerqueans.
So Zach, since you're new, what does it take to get used to this sport?
Oh man, like we kind of talked about earlier, it's the combination of so many different sports that it takes a while to get used to, but I mean, it's a lot of running, so it's a great way to stay in shape and just great new sport.
Now we have some pictures and also some video I think that we're going to run here, and you can kind of walk me through how the game is played. Can you give me a brief version, somebody that may not be familiar with it, how it works?
So you have 15 players, there's a goalkeeper, 6 defense players, 2 midfielders, and then 6 forwards, or I don't know if you use the word offense players here in the States. And the idea is that the ball is thrown up between the 2 midfielders at the beginning of the game, and then you compete for the ball. Just here is a kick to a player. He's now soloing, which is a movement where you hold the ball with your hand, but it hits your toe and it comes back into your hand. You're allowed 4 steps with each movement.
I can see why you say it's most similar to rugby, or at least what.
Yeah, the physicality is pretty similar to rugby.
That sounds like a lot of. I mean, it is a lot of running. So you probably have to be in good shape, right, Zach?
Oh, it was brutal. The first time playing the game, you don't think it's going to be that much running, but you take a couple laps down the field and you're just gassed.
I'm curious because I play a little bit of volleyball. Where's the similarity to volleyball? Where does that come in?
Well, we have a fisting movement, which is basically holding the ball like that, and then you fist like that.
Okay, now this is, it looks like, it's wrapped like a volleyball, but that's definitely pretty firm, right? I mean, that's like a soccer ball, or a little bit harder than a soccer ball, right?
Yeah, it's probably a little harder than a soccer ball. It's a leather type ball, so it's quite hard.
All right, so you team just went to Colorado, right, for a game? What took place there? How'd you do?
We did all right. We were going up against teams who have their club has been in existence for many years. So, and we've only been in existence for like a year. So we figured out we have an uphill climb to compete with these teams, but you know, we made it competitive.
Yeah, good. Well, good for you guys. And in the end, we hope that we can get you a lot of support too. How can people in Albuquerque get signed up?
We have a Facebook page, Albuquerque Gaelic Football Club, GFC. We have email, liveitlad@gmail.com, and basically they're the 2 main sources to get any more information on Gaelic football.
KRQE.com is a good resource too. Guys, thank you so much. Best of luck with that. We'll look forward to hearing more. We'll be right back.